Hey, this is Victor Antonio with another sales influence moment just for you. Today I want to talk about, why did Uber become so popular? Let's talk about it, right? Now, if you ask people why Uber became popular, they're going to say, well, quality, service, price, quality, service, price. Now, again, we as salespeople are used to talking that way. Quality, service, price, feature, benefit, advantage, quality, service, price. That's usually the mantra. But if you really think about cab riders, right? People who take cabs, what were their real concerns? Again, quality is important, service is important, pricing is important. Yeah, got that. But what they were really concerned about was, much like the iceberg analogy, not what's above the waterline, but what's below the waterline. What are some of the unstated needs? And 90% of unstated needs, things that are not said, that's holding them back. And Uber understood that customers had latent, unstated needs. These are things they weren't saying, but they were here. For example, many people were thinking, if I call a cab, are they going to charge me more? This is before Uber again. If I call a cab, will they charge me more? Are they going to take the long way home and charge me more? Second, should I tip them? If I tip them, how much should I tip them? I don't know how to tip. What should you tip, right? Another question they had, if I get into this cab, does this person even know the city? Do they know where I live? Do they know how to find their way back? Do they even know how to use the GPS system, right? Also, if I go to, let's say, downtown Atlanta, in the area I'm in, will I be able to find a cab at 2 in the morning? I don't know. That's an uncertainty, right? Also, how long will I have to wait? Let's say I do call somebody. How long do I have to wait? See, Uber understood that these were all the real, latent needs that customers had. Things that weren't stated, but were there. This is the fear of actually using taxis. So by creating an Uber app, basically what they did is not only deal with the quality, service, and price issue, but they also dealt with the latent needs, things under the waterline. Again, when you think of an iceberg, what are the unseen things? These unseen things are what hold people back. And Uber understood that what people wanted was to resolve some of these anxieties. That's a key phrase. These are anxieties, or if you prefer, uncertainties. And if your product or service can assuage, minimize, mitigate these uncertainties, these anxieties, then customers are more likely to buy. Yes, quality, service, price matter. Yes, feature, benefit, advantage. Got it. But if you can mitigate these uncertainties, these anxieties that might be caused when they buy your product, when people buy your product, something has to change, whether it's their behavior or something within the corporate setting or their business, something will change. So think about this. Next time you're selling a product or a service, how do they have to change? And what are some of their anxieties? And if they're buying it on behalf of a company, what has to change within their corporate environment? And what uncertainties and anxieties will that cause them? And if you can speak to those anxieties, those uncertainties, you're more likely to close the deal than not. This is Victor Antonio with another sales influence moment reminding you, selling ain't hard when you know how. Take care.